Hello class, this is a video tutorial on composite functions. Given two functions or three or more, the composite function g of f of x is written as g little circle f of x. I've sometimes heard this as goth. Likewise, the composite function f of g of x is written as fog or f of g. So let's get into a few examples here. It's very straightforward, so I hope you can follow along. Here we go. Given these two functions, f of x equals x plus 3 and g of x equals x squared, find goth of 5. Well, in order to do this, we work from right to left. Let's find f of 5 first. Well, that's 5 plus 3 equals 8. And then we take the g function of this result. Okay, that will give us 8 squared. My function's up here. Gives us 64. If we were to reverse this, however, it's not automatically the same. In some instances, it might be. Let's do this first. Let's do, once again, working from right to left. So this is going to be g of 5 equals, well, that's 5 squared, which is 25. Then f of 25 is equal to, that's going to be 25 plus 3, that is 28. We can actually do a double function where we substitute the result of one and re-substitute it again. So let's take g of 5, working from right to left. Let's do this first function first. That is equal to, that's 5 squared, which is 25. And then we take g of 25, that's 25 squared. Just from the top of my head, I think that is, I believe, nope, not even gonna try. Let's use my calculator. 25 squared, 625. And in this instance again, we'll take the double function of f. So f of 5 equals 5 plus 3, it's 8. And we re-substitute that back into our function. So, that is 8 plus 3, which is 11. Now, in these first set of examples, we've been using a numerical value. We can actually substitute functions within functions without any values. So let's take a look here. So goth, g of f, literally means we're going to take the function g and substitute inside of it f of x. So g of x is x squared. So I'm going to write up what it would look like. Here's my x squared. And I'm going to substitute into here the function f. So inside of here, I'm going to put x plus 3. Now, if I wanted to expand this, I could. So let's expand this. X squared plus 6x plus 9. But it is indeed fine just to leave it in factored form. Let's reverse this one now. So let's take fog, f of g. So we take the function of f, and we're going to substitute g of x into it. So here's my function of f, x plus 3 up top here. So here's my function of f. Here's my x plus 3. And substituting inside here, x squared, my function of g, so x squared. This one's straightforward, stays the same, x squared plus 3. And like in the previous example, we can substitute functions into itself. So g of x means we take the function of g, which was x squared. So here's my first x squared. And inside of this, we'll substitute the function g again. This will give us x raised to the 4. Likewise, we can do this for f of x. This will give us, here's my function of f, x plus 3. And inside this, we will substitute x plus 3. And simplifying this, we get x plus 6. So I hope that gave you an insight into composite functions. And now be aware that we could, in fact, substitute 3 different functions or even 4 different functions. But the principle remains the same. So, hope to see you in the next video. Best of luck.